So this is Yahovah declaring this to Job as a declaration of his glory. He's saying, he says, I, Yahovah, have created this. I've created Pleiades and the Orion and the Mazzaroth. Now, the King James translators didn't know how to translate that word. It's still in the King James as Mazzaroth, and there's some speculation around its meaning. Some people think it means constellations and so on. I am actually not entirely certain as its meaning, and I'll have to just put that out there to you. But what I do know is very few people actually have a good definition of its meaning. My conjecture for you is that it's astronomy. It's the study of the stars, and the Mazzaroth is actually more than that. There's a story written in the stars, and I'll get onto the evidence for that more in a moment. But there's a story written in the stars that is highly controversial and is held by almost all major civilizations and still kept in some way to this day. And can I go to the other definition, or the other use, and it's in 2 Kings 23:5. Oops, wrong way. 2 Kings 23:5. This is talking about Hilkiah, the high priest, and what he was doing at the time. Then he removed the idolatrous priests whom the kings of Judah had ordained to burn incense on the high places in the cities of Judah and in the places all around Jerusalem, and those who burned incense to Baal, to the sun, to the moon, and to the constellations. That word is Mazzaroth, not Mazzaroth, Mazzaroth. Okay, very different. It's written very different in Hebrew script as well. And to all the hosts of heaven. And he brought out the wooden image from the house of Yahovah to the brook Kidron outside Jerusalem, burned it, and so on. Okay, so there's this thing, the Mazzaroth, which is different to the Mazzaroth. The Mazzaroth has been talked about in very, it's an abomination. It's an abomination along with all sorts of other worship of things. Now it talks about the worship of this sun god, and the moon god, or goddess, wherever she's gone. Yeah. And it also talks about worshipping the stars, and it's an abomination to do that. You're not to worship it. That's astrology. Okay, so hopefully now we have a distinct difference between this concept, the Mazzaroth, and Mazzaroth, astronomy and astrology. Now we've got definite precedent in the word of Yahovah that astrology is bad. The Mazzaroth has bad connotations. Okay, so that's not what we're doing here. For any of those people who want to keep arguing that, you need to go away and do some more research. What we're interested in here is astronomy and what the Mazzaroth is and what it does. Because Yah is very interested in you, me, every person on this planet understanding what it is.